What's going on, guys? It's your boy Los here, and today I'm super excited because we're going to be reviewing and installing this new T10 Pro from my friends over at Novozopai. The T10 Pro is actually one of the largest monitors available on the market for the Model Y. It's an air conditioning control and multimedia system that allows you not only to control the air conditioning and seats in your vehicle, but it also gives you access to tons of multimedia features like apps, streaming, games, and so much more. So let's go ahead and see what's inside of the box and then get this thing installed. All right, so let's see what's inside the box. As I mentioned before, this is the new and improved T10 Pro from our friends over at Novozopai. It is the latest and greatest when it comes to multimedia systems for the rear of your Model Y or Model 3. And this unit right here actually replaces our rear vents in the vehicle and gives us a really nice large monitor that you can use to watch movies, play video games, control tons of features inside of your car, and so much more. As you can see right off the bat, we have the user manual here, which goes over all of those features that you can enjoy from this unit. You also have the unit itself right here, which is really nicely packaged, which is always nice to see as it ensures that it arrives in great condition without any damages or scratches to it. Then, of course, you have your wiring harness here. As I mentioned before, this is the new and improved unit, so the installation is very straightforward. It's pretty much plug and play, which is always nice, makes the installation super simple. And of course, they've included a nice quality pry tool here to make the installation that much easier. So let's go ahead and head on inside the vehicle and get this bad boy installed. All right, so the first thing I like to do is come in here into the safety settings of the vehicle, and we power down the car. This way we know that there's really no live currents going through the vehicle. Once we've done that, now we can get our install started. So let's get to it. All right, so the first thing we want to do is remove this particular portion right here. It will actually easily snap off, which is really nice. And we're going to go ahead and remove this harness right here. So this comes off, and now we've removed our AC vents. Next, we're going to want to go ahead and use our pry tool. I'm going to remove this plastic piece here at the bottom. And this requires a little bit of force sometimes, so get the pry tool in there and just unclip it. Once you've gotten that out, now we have access to the harness that we're going to be using here. So now what we want to do is grab the harness that's included, and we're going to go ahead and want to bring these cables up from the bottom here. Now I have a nice small hand, so it makes it a little bit easier for me to be able to shift these up here. But if you don't have a small hand, then go ahead and use, maybe a pass-through or one of these cables that you would use to pass wires or whatever through. Have our wires here, and you're going to want to leave this harness wire here at the bottom because we're going to plug this into this harness here. Now, as you can see, I already have one plugged in because I have my ambient lighting kit that's already installed into the vehicle. But we're just going to go ahead and daisy chain these here and then hide it a little bit more so this way we can clip everything back on. But in the meantime, now we'll go ahead and grab our monitor and unwrap it here. And this is our new nice and beautiful monitor here. And as you guys noticed, they did include this right here. This is actually going to plug right into this. And we're going to go ahead and hide this at this point down here. Get it out of the way. All right. And now that we have that here, now we go ahead and we plug in our wire, which we plug in this little cable right there. And now our screen, tuck our wires in. Our screen should just Pop in, as so. Now our monitor's installed. Now what we want to do is go ahead and plug these down here. As I mentioned before, I already had something plugged in here. So we're just simply going to go ahead and remove the plug that I had already in here, as so. And we're just going to daisy chain it here and plug this one in. And as you can see, once you do that, we should have power. Now all we've got to do is go ahead and put these away. Now hopefully we'll be able to close this back up here, because now I have two plugs. So we'll go ahead and grab our cover here. And like I said, hopefully we'll be able to close this back up here. All right, now once you close this all up, you're pretty much done. So now that we're done installing our rear entertainment center, the rest of this video is just really going to go over the main features of this particular unit, because it does have a lot. So right off the bat, you'll notice you have two USB-C ports, which is really nice. You can also control your AC from this unit by simply tapping right here. It'll turn on your AC. You can control the fan speed by moving this slider bar right there, and you can control the temperature from down here. What's also nice is that you can maintain that temperature by clicking this button, or unlock and lock the vehicle right from here as well. It also has some really cool features like your heated seat controls for the rear of the car, which is super nice because now you don't have to ask the driver to do that. It also allows you to move the passenger side seat. So simply clicking here will move the seat a little bit forward. You can also tilt it forward as well, which is super nice. Tilt it back, which I think this is a great feature if maybe you're an Uber driver. And the nice thing is it does not allow you to change the driver's side settings for obvious reasons. You also have music controls here, which is super nice, so that you can turn on and off the music, maybe switch songs. Super nice there as well. And you have tons of features that are built into this particular unit. You have web browsing, which is really nice. This does run on Android, so you can come into the Android settings and turn on tons of different settings, like if you want to add Wi-Fi or maybe a hotspot, or maybe connect it to a mobile device so that you can stream and do everything else that it's capable of doing. Right now I'm running Wi-Fi on it. You can also connect any Bluetooth devices like a headset or maybe a remote control for gaming. You have tons of other apps that this has available to it, tons of storage, and of course just other features through the Google system that you can, pair with the device. It also has other features like YouTube, the Play Store, Bluetooth connections, music, video, and just so much more. Plus, the unit has its own settings. For the unit itself, you can change the language. You can, of course, adjust the time from a 24-hour to a 12-hour format, change your time zone, which is super nice as well. And you can change the style. Right now I have it on the bright white, but you could always click black and it'll give you a nice dark style for it. Different settings from your temperature unit settings, brightness settings, over-the-air updating, and so much more. I gotta say, guys, this particular unit is really, really cool. It does give you a lot of features for a great reasonable price. I would highly, highly recommend it. So there you have it, guys. That is the Novozopai rear entertainment unit, the T10 Pro. I gotta say, it is definitely a great update, definitely worth the price. I would highly recommend heading on over to their website and grabbing yours today while they're still available. I'm going to go ahead and link it down below in the description, as well as include my discount code so that you can save some money when you decide to make your order. But again, guys, definitely a great way to elevate the experience in your car, bring it up a notch without breaking the bank. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was easy to follow along. I hope it helped you if you're installing your unit in your car. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and follow, and I hope you guys have a great day.